get out of you guys in front of thousands and thousands of people. As these last couple of years have happened, and as you've both risen in profile and you're out there saying what you think all the time and defending your beliefs and being friends with people like Sam, who you disagree with on different things and all that, what's sort of been the most personal thing that you've kind of struggled with along the way? I want to go deep before we open it up to the audience.
Well, for me, it's two things. One is, it's not so bad now, it's still pretty bad. Like, I've lived in constant existential terror of saying something that will be fatal. Because I've been in a situation for 15 months where if I said well, and there's been a few things that I've done or said that people have argued skirted the edges, and perhaps they did, because if you say 10,000 things, like something's going to skirt the edge. Yep. But I've had to watch myself in an intensely hypervigilant manner to ensure that I don't provide those who would like to those who regard me as their enemy with the tools to dispense with me. Yeah. And, you know, I have my family resting on me as well as whatever else I happen to be doing. So that's been extraordinarily intense. And the other thing is persistent feeling of surreality. That, see, one of the markers of post-traumatic stress disorder is that you can't believe that what's happening to you is real. It's like I felt that I felt that way every single day since September of 2016. And so I just cannot get accustomed to, well, even just to the scandals that I've been involved in. It's just one scandal after another. Yep. You know, and I don't know, I don't have a frame of reference within which to put this.
Yeah, I think I'll just briefly say for myself, I mean, both of those, right? We're all afraid of the one thing, that you're going to accidentally just misspeak or say something.
Or they just take you right out of context. There's a wave of media designed to, exactly.
And you say something stupid defending yourself, you know, which you could certainly do.
Or if you've been, I mean, I've been writing columns since I was 17.
Right.
So
and they come back. No, I know there's one line with you that you one tweet that you sent that you regret now, and it's like...
Not only do I regret the tweet, in the actual tweet thread, I explain exactly what I meant in the tweet, but nobody ever reads the next tweet that literally explains what I meant in that tweet.
Yeah, we don't even have to mention which tweet to just add more fuel to the fire.
Yeah,
but very quickly, because I do want to get to the audience questions. I think for me, the second one is the one that I struggle with, the surreal one, that sometimes I'll look and see what people are saying about Dave Rubin, this... And then for a moment, I'm like, wait a minute, I'm Dave Rubin. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think any of those, or even if I do think, even if it's something they're nice saying about me, I'm like, wait a minute, that's me. And also just the other part of, you know, we sort of live close to each other, you know, proximity. And I'll go out and, you know, the woman at Petco will say something nice to me. And then for some reason, they always say they like Ben more. But but like I go out and then I'm like, wow, like the things that I'm doing have meaning to people. Like there's a lot of built-in pressure, or at least for me, there's a lot of
ethical responsibility. Yeah. You know, and well, I feel that too, because now whenever I go somewhere, people come up and they almost always say the same thing. They say, you know, I was in a pretty dark place, and I've been listening to your lectures, and they've really helped. Thanks a lot. And I think, man, if you could have your wish and you could invent what strangers would say to you on the street.
What a cool thing.
No kidding. But it's also kind of a terrifying thing, because, you know, people have pinned, well, let's say they've pinned their hopes on what I'm saying. That's the right way to say it. But in some sense, that also means they've pinned their hopes on me. And like, I'm not, by any stretch of the imagination, perfect. Like, far from it. And so I do live in constant terror of sinking my ship in a particularly awful manner. I still think that's the most likely